Yeah. That's it.
Coffee and condoms.
So passive, woke up them asses. That I was roused, they put on their glasses. That I was gone, today reread the tablet. I am just a human doing shit you can't fathom.
Podcast with me, your host, Scooter, aka the Funky Grandpa. This is Coffee and Condoms, and you are tuning into the newest podcast going down. It's bananas. I am your host, the Funky Grandpa, aka Scooter.
Alright, that's what's up. Yes, it is Coffee and Condoms, and as you can see, we got a full studio today. Yeah. I got my people up in the joint. To my right, Miss Tari Free.
Hey.
To my left, Miss Newman.
What's up?
Cam. And Jay will, but I will let everybody go around and introduce themselves. Miss
Terry Free. What can I say? I'm back this month.
I am Scooter, a.k.a. the Funky Grandpa.
Hey, I'm Mr. Newman. What you got, baby? What's going on?
Cam, that's me. This dude still Kevin is that damn same. We could have just skipped you second time. What's happening, y'all? Y'all know who it is. This is Jay Will, the comic in the building.
Yes. And today we just having a good time kicking the Willy Bobo, man. And I wanted to talk, because one of the things we just got done was the video. I know a lot of y'all probably seen the video where the daughter and the mom, at least I think it's supposed to be a daughter and mom, they in the car, the mom gets beat up, and she's fussing at the daughter like, yo, you need to jump out and say something. You better do something. So, as parents, all of us, let me ask this question. Could you get your ass whooped in front of your kid?
No.
Hell no.
No.
Would you get your ass whooped in
No.
front of your kid?
I've already had it almost where all my kids, especially my daughters, will jump in a hot minute.
Yeah.
I ain't got to worry about it. They'll move me out the way and say, we got this.
And Terry got squads.
I
It's
do.
like five
I got
of y'all.
5 kids.
Yeah, Terry got 5 children.
Yep. I got
See,
5.
for me, I'm going to call the police before we go. If I don't think the odds are in my favor, again, the police station ain't right next door, so you call them ahead of time. It's going to take them a little while. They got to stop by Dunkin' Donuts, so
Oh
they
my
got to hit
goodness.
Krispy Kreme. So you want to always factor that kind of stuff in, because I know my kids. My kids will let me take the ass whoopings for the ass whoopings I done already gave.
Damn.
I ain't calling no police. And I ain't never ran from a fight, so I would definitely get in a fight, probably in front of anybody. I'd probably get in a fight in front of the police.
That's white boy shit.
Yeah, he's white.
Yeah.
I got 5 kids too, but I only got 1 son, so I don't think he's ever even been in a fight. I'm sure that he would fight, but no, I think he probably stand there and just watch me get in a fight.
You don't want to find out in that moment.
Yeah. And I ain't trying to get somebody in, like, it looked like the girl, the younger girl in the video, whether it was her sister or her daughter or whatever.
Right.
It looked like she ain't never even been in a fight.
Yeah, she
So
didn't.
I don't want you to fight for me anyways. If you
Yeah.
ain't been in a fight,
No.
you can just sit your ass on the porch and let the results be what they meant.
I have sons, and I'm the only girl in my family with brothers, so I had no choice but to get it in. So me, I would size up the situation and try my best to tear up some shit before I left.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be some
Yo,
furniture moving.
let me keep it funky. Miss Newman, you look like the type of chick that say, I fought way bigger niggas than him.
Facts, right?
I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100,000. I've already tapped Miss Newman a couple of times. Hey, Miss Newman, you know I can't hit no woman, but Miss Newman and turned that tiara the other way, put it in fight position right quick.
And will.
And said some silent words that changed the whole situation.
I remember when I first met Miss Newman, she said, I represent the women that got stab wounds, cigarette burns, and
Stretch
bullet
Stretch
marks.
marks, gunshots. Yes.
So
Down, baby.
when you put that disclaimer out there, you know you done fought a couple niggas.
Been around the block, boo. I am the block.
Oh, shit.
You ain't gotta spin it, bitch. I'm already here.
I'll tell you this. My son loves to like jump in and be like, no, he want to show he got hands, but I don't want my son fighting with me. I don't. I always put that to a stop. Like, nah.
Right.
But getting my ass kicked in front of my kids, that is not even an option.
I'm gonna fight it way harder in that
Yeah,
situation.
that's not
like we are to the death at this one.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
At that
We-
point.
Right.
all rules out the window.
I
There's
will
no
bite a
such thing.
motherfucker.
Right.
Everybody's
Yeah.
jumping in.
Everybody.
Everybody's jumping in.
Yeah.
It
That's
don't
it.
matter. This is about family name.
Everybody's
Everybody's
everybody.
in.
Yeah.
Everybody
About that.
in.
Here's the thing, though. So
We gonna
many
jump
people.
if
So
you
you
don't
know
jump
you're
in.
gonna lose. So it's a fight you know you're gonna lose. right?
It
Because
could be.
No.
that's what you're saying, right? So you're like,
No, I'm
gonna
just
get
saying
my
in
ass
general.
beat.
I'm just saying in general. Like, what, win or lose. Like, I'm not letting my
Right,
kid
right.
jump
Yeah,
in
I'm with
any
that.
fight.
Yeah.
But I'm also not getting my ass. If it's Mike Tyson, my nigga.
yeah, right.
And it's in front of my kids. I gotta.
Yeah.
If you bite me,
I will
That
be.
thing
I will
like a
be.
pit bull.
I will be on. What's the joint? The little media joint.
World Star.
bro.
I'll be on World Star. They be like, "This is the man that bit Mike Tyson in the dick." Yeah, sure did.
And
Sure
it tastes
did.
like pee.
I won that fight.
Mike quit right after that. He didn't know how to take that situation. He diffused everything.
You can call me all the names you want.
Yeah, for real.
Mike Tyson is not whooping my ass in front of my kid. No. Hell no.
Slay me.
That superhuman parent.
Yes.
But see, the other side is everybody think they can fight till they get in the fight.
Yeah. What did
That's
Mike
true.
Tyson
Because
say?
I grew up in the South. If you were white, I automatically assumed I had a dub because I'm black.
Yeah.
My blackness in the South said, if you're white, I'm winning.
Yeah.
And then I met
That's
a
a
dude in
real
the army
statement.
that was white. I ain't win.
Told your
Yeah.
ass
And
up.
I tried. I gave him the
Yeah.
best effort I had. And I knew I was in trouble because when I hit him, he hit himself 3 times after. Like, come on. I said, this damn fight ain't going there. This is a different kind of fight right here.
Yeah.
You know what? That is a real statement. I don't know about Washington, but I know on the East Coast and down south, losing to a white person at anything,
You're good.
sports,
Yep. Yep.
I am non-athletic. But let me tell you, you get me on a court with a white boy, I am Michael Jordan that day. That day.
He's 7
I don't-
foot 7.
Yes.
I don't care.
I don't care.
He's white. I know I can
Yes.
beat him because I'm black.
Because I'm black.
And in certain situations, that's how they pep you up.
That
Yeah.
is.
Man, you black.
Well, of course, yeah. And you always say you don't want to be outran by a white boy
That's
or
right.
anything
I
like
had the
or a white
opposite
girl.
experience.
Yeah.
I grew up on the east side, and I could hoop and play sports. So when I would beat someone black at basketball, then I got to fight him and all his cousins.
Yeah, because
See,
And
let me
his
tell you-
son too.
Yeah.
Let me
that's-
tell you something,
that
Cam.
shit.
Yeah. It's
Washington White is a whole different white.
Yes.
Yeah, especially if you
There's,
come from the
you
hood,
almost don't find another white. I'm gonna tell you, Washington White is almost right there with Boston White.
I ain't never been to Boston.
Boston's white is different.
That's a whole
It's
type
hella
of white.
racist.
That's
Boston.
lost.
Yeah,
It's hella racist in
that-
Washington.
Yeah, but Washington White, Boston White is almost like,
It's like
Harlem
Sorry,
black.
mixed up together.
you know what I'm saying? Boston White is almost like Harlem Black. It's they almost the same, or the Watts Black. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
There's certain
Cabrini
areas,
Green Black. You know?
there's certain areas that when you're
Yeah.
black, it's a superpower.
Yes.
And then you go to other areas where
Yeah.
it means absolutely nothing. and it
Absolutely
is a
nothing.
culture shock.
It is.
Like Hawaii. Being black in Hawaii means nothing. Because them Samoans and Tonyans over there are built
You
different.
run up
Yeah.
on them ooses.
Nicest people ever, but
They'll
give
do a
them
hop
some
and rip your ass.
alcohol and
It's
it's
different.
a light switch.
It's a different thing.
Yo,
Yeah.
them island cats is the only
Yo.
motherfuckers that can say nigga, and you be like, y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah, not to say shit out.
You don't do nothing like go, hey, bruh, that's offensive.
Not
No.
at all.
Because when they call you bruh, it's how it sounds. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if it's just, hey, bruh, you good. But when they go, hey, bruh, that's a different tone right there. Now it's time to either get your guard up or either get your feet to moving.
Yes.
They really in slow motion over there though.
Yeah.
Like they really like chilled island
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the speed limit on the freeway is 55. Like they really want you to take your time everywhere you go. Like
Well, there's no need to really rush.
Right.
It's an island.
crazy.
Yeah, you're
man.
not going but so
Yeah,
far.
yeah.
Water gonna
Everyone
catch
Well,
you.
I
else-
mean,
Right.
everybody,
Everyone
it's
in
all
line
out
is
of
chill
little.
as
I mean,
crazy.
everybody's just going to be at a beach
It's
anyway.
the most
I'm
relaxed
just saying,
place I've ever been.
if they serving macadamia nuts, it can't be that much tension.
And that's
Yeah,
because it's so
nah.
expensive.
them ain't the nuts you choose right there. Like, them ain't the nuts you go to right off the
Yes.
No.
You're just gonna have a macadamia
Yeah,
nut.
macadamia
I'll
nut.
tell you-
I
I'll
used to
tell
say
you-
that take too long.
I fought an Asian cat once. And let me tell you something. That was an eye opener for my motherfucking ass.
Could he
Dude.
fight?
No, we got out. He wanted to fight me after work. And I'll never forget
Oh,
it.
he's adults.
We was adults. And we went behind a little building. Right? Mind you, I was grinding. I was a machinist at the time. So we go back there. We got on steel toe boots. And that motherfucker cocked back. I didn't know what to expect. And he kicked the shit out of me right here in the rib with some steel toes on. I was like, damn. He said, come on.
He acted
Come on. And he did the hike the pants up shit. I said, oh my God, what the hell did I just step into?
He started talking and his mouth was on with the words.
It
that
was
come
like,
out right away. Yeah. Got you one of those.
it's like, and I was like, this one. But I had on my military glasses and the birth control
Oh, the
joints.
VCs.
And I'll tell you, I went like this and I threw him. And when I threw him, he went like that and I
That's
caught
like
him.
throwing a
Bang!
book.
and he dropped, and that was it. I said, boot the face after that. It was on and popping.
That was the biggest glasses they ever created.
Big.
Like, and they're heavy. Like, you walk around with them, your face is strong.
Yes.
God,
Yes.
They call them
But you know
Murphy
who you don't want to
shit.
fuck with in any way,
You ever
shape,
been
or
a
form?
strong
Russians
face
or
motherfucker?
Ukrainian.
because they
Do,
built them.
because here's the thing. It's
Ivan
not
Drago
just
face.
Russian Ukraine here.
Yeah.
Because you touch one here and you think, oh, we good.
No.
You touching all the way back to Russia or Ukraine.
John Wick motherfuckers?
And, no, I mean, but that's literally
really
how it is.
Yeah.
Like you don't like you don't fuck with it. You don't fuck with it at all.
yeah.
Like my kids went to school where the population was very much Ukraine and Russian, and they even knew. Like it is not like that is known underground.
But see,
like-
that was me in Seattle. The Asian population in Seattle.
Asians
so
that
big.
way too in
And when I
Seattle.
worked
Yes,
at Raymond Community
absolutely.
Center, you know, the kids would come there for late night to play ball.
Right.
All the Asian kids would come with all the little hyped up Hondas, man, with the lights and the little noise makers. And they'd be like 90 deep on one basket, just playing 21. You know, we got the whole gym. We trying to get them to run. We trying to get them to play team. And they want to play on this one basket. All the women are sitting on the bleachers on their phones. All the guys out there wearing all name brand everything.
Yeah.
Not dressed to look like they playing basketball at all.
Right.
But if you snap at one of them, because I seen the little Crips down there in Rainier, man.
Oh,
couldn't
they
help
think they
themselves.
tough.
They went to try to crack at a little chick. She went over there and told her boyfriend, and he pulled out a phone that I had never seen before. Like
I bet.
it was like the new age satellite Microsoft phone type shit. When he got off, 965 more Hondas pulled up.
Yeah.
And everybody had a gun. And they literally were standing in the parking lot, had us scared to go outside to tell them to leave. We got off-duty police officers there, and they won't go outside.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing but ground effects and lights outside.
You can see everything. It was so bright, all the lights in the car.
They're like, go ahead, come
It was
on
like somebody
around.
turned the sun on, bro. Like you could see everything in the back part of the parking lot and where they were at, and nobody went outside. But I seen Crips going out of the windows, out of rooms that was locked up. They done broke in and snuck out the window to get away.
Hold on. Jay Will's sentiments on Crips is not that of coffee and condoms. I don't want to get jumped after this.
Look, as I'm wearing red and black, as I'm sitting here,
All the Crips gonna show
on the
up.
hilltop, by the way.
I know, on the hilltop.
What Crips did that, cuz? What Crips?
So yeah, man, I seen them go out
The
the
year
window.
was 1992.
I seen them go out the window, and I seen them the next night. And when they came back, I said, "Man, what happened, y'all?" They was like, "Bro, you don't mess with them."
No.
And he told me, he's like, "Man, you see how many guns they had?"
That's
I seen more
Irish,
guns with them than the
Ukraine,
homie.
yeah. Because I think that people really don't do their research.
Man.
Like they really, really do not. We think that it's so funny. We think that our gangs here in the States
Nothing.
are so badass.
Yeah.
And we go deep. You know, it starts to
South
fuck with
America,
a European or South American
got
or
to see what that-
Jamaican,
that
Haitian,
MS-13 really looked
Asian.
like.
You done.
Like you said, Russian and Ukrainian.
You
that
done.
shit now,
You done.
I'm gonna tell you this. I seen shotters, and I ain't fucking around. I just
Shout out to the changes.
Yeah.
Jamaicans was a little rough over there, man.
Yeah.
It's a little different.
Yeah.
I grew up with Haitians, man, and I
Yeah.
thought all of them was killers. Like they literally talked about killing or cutting somebody's head off all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know if
That's
they
why
ever
I
did
mind my
it.
business and buy my weed at Zips.
Man, the dispensary saves lives because my weed connect was a Jamaican, and I swear, man, once they opened the dispensary, his business went down. I'm not.
All I need is my ID. You heard? Fuck that. Look, I don't care. Look, motherfuckers say, what set you claim? Black.
But once you go black, you never go back.
No, look. I go white to get my credit right, but shit, hey, I'm flexible, but shit, hey, I don't know shit about nothing.
What's this? Elbow
I
here,
know,
kid.
hey,
Elbow.
shit. Sexual chocolate, nigga. Sexual chocolate. What's that
That's
you
what-
Yeah, what's that you claim, missionary?
Oh shit!
So I got a question since we have so many cultures in the room right now, and we had talked about this a couple weeks back when the show had messed up, so we didn't get a chance to air.
Right.
So this gives us the perfect opportunity to talk about
You
it
got
now.
different personalities this time.
Dating outside your race.
Here we go.
Since we talking about race and different things, dating outside your race. Now I always say, I don't care if you do. You just got to be prepared for it. Are you prepared for it? To any woman that I date outside of my race, I always ask, are you prepared to date a black man? Because it is definitely a different thing to date a black man. Dating outside your race. Let's talk about
Where
it.
we gonna start? Who's starting? Because you know,
Go ahead, Jay Will.
My opinion is still the same as it was last week when you couldn't hear it. My mama said if she can't use your comb, you can't bring her home. So for me, I didn't do it. But I also grew up where there was a color line.
Yes.
So therefore,
Absolutely.
for me, to date a white woman mean I had to walk her through my neighborhood.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
With the nose of the old black women in my neighborhood, that wasn't gonna happen. She wasn't gonna feel comfortable.
Right.
I had to bring her into my house with my mother and my grandmother.
Right.
We were not gonna make her feel comfortable.
Right.
Not at first. Now, granted, I came from that Southern culture. They're gonna be polite. They're gonna be courteous. They're gonna be respectful when you present. But when you leave, I got to hear everything that comes with it.
Yeah.
Lord, her daddy must got good money. You over there messing with her.
You see
It's
how
gotta
she
be a
smelled?
I'm glad it won't rain today. Like, I'm gonna get every
yeah.
stereotype that's possible, and it's gonna come from family. It's not coming from nobody outside.
But that's generational. That's
Man.
all, and in the deep South, of course.
So by the time I was
Absolutely.
old enough to pick and choose, I fell in love with who I fell in love with.
Right.
But by that time frame, like the whole dating, I didn't do that. So growing up without dating, I don't have that experience of going, oh, I picked and choose from. I didn't date. I humped. And if you let me, I was gonna do it. That was how it worked.
Hold up. Let's
That's not
let's
dating,
let's,
that's
let's not
not-
just gloss over the fact that Jay Will used a great classic word that we need to bring back. Humping.
Yeah.
We need to bring back humping.
Humping was fun.
Humping was fun.
It was only for fun.
Remember you used to ask your homeboy, yo, did you hump?
Hey, hey, look at him over there.
Ladies
hunching
never
on her.
said that?
Hey,
What
look,
did y'all
look,
say?
look him over there hunching on her.
What did
Yo,
y'all
he's
say?
hunching on her.
Did he get it?
Yeah. Did you get you some?
Did you get you some?
Did you get you some? Was he
Sometimes.
good?
I know, girl, was it
Was it
big?
this?
Was it big?
Y'all really be asking that question?
Hell yeah!
That is crazy.
I want to
You know what's so funny that
Hey, the
that
fact
you
that y'all
react
unified
like
the
that
hell yeah.
is because so many men. That is such a misconception that we don't talk like you guys
No,
about
no,
sex or anything like
that's
that.
not-
We're
and
military. We know y'all do.
But I
I
mean,
want to
but
get it
for
on camera to y'all see.
But a lot of
Yeah.
like
Different
society
tomorrow.
does not
Yes.
believe that. Like we probably talk even worse than most
Yes.
We
men.
sure do.
Because
I
we've been in
guarantee
multiple.
you
We
that.
sure do.
We've seen
Yeah.
you at the club on
Especially
the
with,
weekend.
Anybody that's
especially
been alive long enough knows
especially
that.
with a female that we trust.
Absolutely.
Like we can
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
like, 'cause I could be
we-
like,
right.
you know, I could
Right.
be like, bitch, why you walking like that? Yeah,
Right.
You mean, what do you
Right.
do, bitch? What you do last night? You
Right,
know?
right.
Yeah.
And that's a good point because that is the thing. I don't know if men are like this, but women, we are very particular on who we share
Uh-huh.
our
information.
experiences and our information with. Not to say that we don't got our girls, but we also know the game, right?
And I'll kill a bitch coming after me.
Because the thing is that we all know that women, anytime we go out and everything, we don't dress for you men. We
No, we
dress
know
for
that.
other women.
But we know that.
We know
You
that.
guys may know that, but still, there's a lot of men who don't know that. They still think
See,
it's because
I
of
believe
that.
in the concept that a man can't
stupid.
choose a woman.
Facts.
A woman has to choose a man. Because if a woman go tell another woman that a man suck ass and he ain't shit, y'all believe her. If
Absolutely
I go tell
we
Scoop
do.
that this woman ain't shit, she ain't shit to me.
Yes.
It
Right.
don't mean that.
Right.
Yes.
She still
Scoop
look
don't
Right.
go, if she
Yeah.
did
She
this
still
to
look
you,
good
I
way,
can get
though.
plus X,
Absolutely.
Y,
She
Z.
still got
And-
the
and-
curves.
and know
That's-
this.
you know what
Looks matter. So if he comes to me and says, "Hey man, you know Shauna with the big ass, she ain't shit," and I'm gonna say, "Shauna with the big ass."
is all you need to hear.
That's it.
She ain't shit to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So they not working out.
Right,
And
right.
the first thing
right.
he gonna say, I think,
Right.
shit, you just didn't, you didn't know what to do with it.
Right.
You know.
How
I
you-
try to do the same thing you want to do with it. But if she don't, again, if a woman chooses a man, like case in point, we'll see people walking in public, and the first thing you say is, "How did she get him?" or "How did he get her?" You wonder because you again, you're not privy to the conversation they
Right.
had. You don't know what was brought to the table. Everything's a physical at first.
At
Right.
first, yes.
So when you
absolutely.
see someone like, again, when I see a heavyset woman and a skinny man, I think that works. But when I see two
And we
heavyset
know why.
people together, I go, they just hungry.
Yeah.
That's how they do
Yeah.
it.
Two
I
skinny
bet.
people, man, they gonna light a fire, rubbing matchsticks together. That's
real
what
talk.
happens.
I said all the time, me and a skinny woman can't do nothing but sword fight.
Man,
Like I don't want to hear our
hurt
bones
each other's
clashing.
pelvises.
I don't want to hear our bones clashing. No.
It's gonna sound like a kung
no.
fu movie in that.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
that's crazy. But here's what I always say.
I need some cushion.
And here's the thing. A man walks into a club or a night spot or anywhere with the thought of who he's hoping to get with.
Man, the
A
perception.
woman walks into a night spot with who she knows she can get with. She knows who can get it tonight, who got to work to get it, who can never get it. She knows when she looks into the room, she can survey the whole room and be like, not him, maybe
Nope.
him,
Ain't
possible
got a
him,
snowball
for
chance
sure
of him.
him. You know what I'm saying? A dude walks in and it's fucking LeBron James. It's a prayer. Like you just
First thing I start hollering is who's near the bar, because that's the one at the end of the night, because she was already there, I'm going to go back and circle back when everybody else tell me no. She's already at the bar. She'd have had 3 or 4. One more should get her over the hump.
She ready.
Some hunching going
She
to happen
ready.
tonight.
So coming around, I gotta ask the fair-skinned brother in the room.
I like skin that comrade.
You know what I'm saying?
What up?
Dating outside your race. I know you do it.
Yeah,
Is it awkward?
I ain't never dated a white person,
Really?
a white girl. Nah, I've only been with like mixed.
Is that weird? Like,
Nah,
if
it's
you,
my
if-
preference.
Like,
It's
no,
how
I'm
I
saying
feel.
like if you ever got with a white girl, would you be like,
I'm attracted to white girls. I just ain't
Uh-huh.
never like.
okay?
I ain't never been in a relationship.
So
with
you're
one.
full Caucasian.
Do you think the same way we think? Are you like,
I
oh,
got,
her
I got a little bit of
hair?
native in me.
Are you like her
It's
hair?
2% somewhere over there.
Do you think like that? Are you like her hair?
Nah, I grew nah. I
But-
grew
but
up on
like
the
you-
east side.
yeah.
I've had nothing but brown people around me my whole life.
Sisters.
It's
Right.
No, I'm
it's-
saying when you date a white woman, are you like, oh, her hair's everywhere?
No, their hair is weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, their hair is weird. Definitely is different. Yeah.
How does your mother feel about you dating sisters? Are your kids mixed?
Yeah, all my kids are mixed.
Okay,
yeah.
so
my 2 oldest are native and white, and then I have 3 younger ones that are black and white.
Okay,
Oh,
was your
okay.
mom like, Cam, what is your
Now,
attraction?
my relationship with my mom's ain't like that.
Okay.
And my pops has passed away now, but my pops has always been cool as shit. Like I learned about Coltrane and Muddy Waters and shit from my pops. But we
Okay.
also had like Waylon Jennings.
Yeah,
and-
so you got an
It's
eclectic
very
So he
good.
didn't listen to Elvis.
Yeah.
He listened to Chuck
Yeah.
Berry.
Gotcha.
My
Yeah.
mom's listened to Elvis.
Okay.
So my pops listened to Chuck Berry. My pops would listen to Little Richard. My pops would listen to Stevie Wonder,
Okay.
jazz, the blues.
Yeah.
That's how I found comedy records.
Right.
Richard Pryor,
Right.
Cheech and Chong, and I grew up on the east side. So we was one of the handful of white families, and then it was just black folks and natives.
So you're like
Okay.
seasoned white.
You can call it whatever you want to call
You're
it.
like Johnny.
I always get the Cam. You ain't white. You're different,
Okay.
right? So,
But
I
it's
don't know.
also you.
But
you
it
made
ain't me
key-
trying. It's just me being me. I ain't never tried
Right.
to be anything but myself. Obviously,
Right.
when you're younger, figuring yourself out,
Facts.
you know whatever. But
I see your rap videos, Cam. You were black.
But you stated
But I
that
also
it's
like,
what he's
I
comfortable
also
with.
like fucking System of a Down and Metallica and mosh pitting and fucking going on hikes and shit, dog.
Right.
You know
That's
what
why
I mean?
does it
But
get
I
like
also
it?
will go outside and fight somebody. So I mean, it's
That's just
it's-
not a black
it's
trait.
mixed.
no, it's not just a black trait. No, I'm saying it's not a black. I'm
It's
not
a strong
saying
one, but
and
it's
that's
not
what
just
people
a
He
look
went
at.
straight there. I go out and fight and
people
drink
look at it
40s.
like,
Drink
oh,
40s.
you're trying to be black or whatever,
I wrote
or
blunts.
you're trying to be in this. I grew up in this culture.
Nah,
This is
dig
just
it.
me who I am.
Right.
So I'm not trying to be nothing. But I was saying the fight thing because that's just the hood mentality.
You didn't say the breakdance circus. That's why I knew it
Oh,
wasn't black.
cardboard in the street,
So
dog.
let me
Come
ask
on.
this. So let me ask Terry. What
I
about
remember
you?
the
So-
first. Everyone would talk about breaking to Electric Boogaloo, but I remember breaking the first
Yeah,
one.
that's
shit-
right.
That's
yeah,
right.
That's the
Well, we
real
should
one.
all remember that. We
Yeah,
all
I
above
know.
the
Yeah,
age
age.
line.
I'm kind of different because
Did you
my
grow up dating black?
no. So I grew up in Eastern Washington. I'm adopted. I'm the youngest of
Okay.
4, and I'm the only minority in my family.
Okay.
So my parents and all my siblings are white. Like my brother is full Irish, and then my sister is she's Swedish, Polish, and French. So she's blonde hair, blue eyes, and then my oldest brother is German, and then my mom was Black Irish, and my dad was Scottish. So and then there's the little Filipino. But it's funny that you bring that up because growing up in the Tri-Cities, there's not a lot of culture,
Right.
not especially Filipino culture. There was like zero. So Richland was where it was more. It's kind of between Bellevue and Kent. But if you go to Pasco, that was the hood. Growing up, it was like, don't go to Pasco after dark because that's the hood. That's where all the immigrants, minorities, that's where the hood was. And then Kennewick was just kind of one of those places where it was a little bit of both, right? But it's interesting because all my kids are mixed. When I moved over here, I was with a white boy. But it wasn't until I moved over here that I even got a taste of any other culture, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Like there was none. One thing I did notice, and my dad used to say to me, he's like, "So how is it?" Because he was always concerned about that. But because I think my parents actually were probably in another life black because the old soul and the music that we listened to and how we were brought up. But it's interesting because, like, I felt discriminated against because I was Asian and I was used to dating white guys because that's all I got. And no, white guys would not touch me at all. Like, would be like, nah.
You stepped into the black community.
But yeah,
The
but that's the
hood says you're
thing.
welcome.
Right. That's
They
again.
was like, we love Chinese food.
I mean, that's the thing is that, you know, when you're exposed to something new culture, you're like going, wow, this is wow. Oh, okay. Where do I fit in? How can I? So when I had my first child, my son, I remember visiting my parents back in the Tri-Cities, and my dad said to me, we were going to the store or some shit, I don't even know. And he's like, so can I ask you a question? And I'm like, yeah, sure, what? And he's like, so what is it about black men? And I said, what is it about black men? Let me counter ask you a question before I answer that question. I said, what is it about the Filipino girl that you adopted? Why did you adopt me? And he looked at me and he was like, oh, shit. Kudos. I will never ask that question again. Because he goes, I just looked at you and you were mine. The color of your skin did not. I said, this is my daughter. I said, it's what I'm comfortable. It has not that I'm not comfortable anywhere else, but it just it just is comfortable. I can be myself and blah 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 blah. Yeah. No, not even. Because understand, there's some out there that are just like this. So
It is a myth.
it is a myth. Because
Not in my house.
I seen a size 17 shoe fit in the palm of my hand. Really?
We hold all black stereotypes in my house.
We fully support certain black stereotypes.
Yeah.
Yes,
But I
I
don't
just
know.
knew I was going
That's
to get my back
interesting.
blew out.
My parents never said.
So was it when you started dating black, you never went back? Was it like that?
You know what? Yeah. Well, and because it's the weirdest thing. Because it is like clashing of that skin. It looks weird to me. I'm like, oh, I'm a little white. That's a little pasty. Not to say. I mean. It's
Talk
not
about
to
the
say
light
that I'm
skin,
not
yeah,
attracted to white boys or any other culture, but it's also where I'm comfortable.
Right.
Like, because for me, I feel more accepted. Like, as a woman, we all have our own insecurities. I've had 5 kids, and so I'm only 5 feet tall. And so I'm a certain age, and so it's like, you know, where am I going to be comfortable and not be judged? And I feel...
The black man.
I feel...
Because we like stretch marks.
Well,
We want your
but
feet.
you know what?
Say that, J. Will.
It
Little
just seems...
squeezy on the...
Right,
Oh,
right.
we for that shit.
But that
Squeezy.
is such a
Squish,
stereotype
squeezy.
that
Yeah.
white guys want,
I got a
you
whole
know,
stretch
all
mark
that.
sucker.
Well, they do more.
Yeah.
They do more.
Well, and the thing is that most white guys are gonna buy their babes booties and shit like that, right?
We don't...
Look,
That's the other reason why I'm not with it.
Yeah.
I need,
You want a bubble?
That is one thing I can say I love about being a black man. We are accepting when it comes to your body. Either if I fuck with you, I fuck with you, and if I don't, I don't. Because here's the truth. We saw what you had on, right? Your body shape ain't really changed that much once
Unless
you got
they're wearing
naked.
those body
You know what I'm
shapers.
saying? Right. Unless that.
Well,
and
when 10
don't
pound
hit-
shit fall
now,
out 5 pound bag, you just scoop it up, put it on the bed, and go to town. Man, we ain't... We
If
not
you
built
got
like that.
titties down in here, I understand that you had some kids, whatever.
You
I
got
have no
4
problem
kneecaps.
lifting
It's
your
all right.
titty up.
yeah.
Yeah, I have no problem
It's
just
4
bringing
kneecaps.
it
I
down.
just look for the 2 with the bumps on.
Hey, just lay on her side. Hey, you lay on her back. You lay on her side and just pick it up. Be like, come on, baby, we just gonna watch TV. Just pick it on up and stick it on there.
Be laying there and just grab the one that's laying closest to me and throw it on my shoulder for
That's
support.
it.
And now we there. We good.
But don't hit me with the shocker.
But what's that?
So I dated a woman. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I messed with a chick.
Oh, okay,
And
well, yeah.
she had, her boobs were humongous. And like almost like right there. And I was like, man,
That's
dude,
that
like
push-up bra.
they was there, dude. And I hit the
Yeah,
bra,
push-up bra.
right? I hit the bra strap. I'm like, I'm showing my skills, right? One-handed. And I was like, yeah. So I lean and kiss her again. I reach around the back. And I'm like, 'cause now I'm trying to slide my hand under, do my technique. And I'm like, wait a minute. It's another bra. I did not know women can wear 2 bras.
Oh,
Yes.
When I popped the second one, I swear to God, it shot me across the couch. I was like, yo, at that point, she was there and I was over here with a titty in my hand. I was like,
she
yo.
needed extra support.
Yeah.
Man, it was. I didn't know. Don't
Her
hit
back
me with
ain't
that.
shit though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't ask her to lift nothing. Her back ain't shit.
Yeah. Not a
Facts.
motherfucker thing.
Yeah.
See,
facts.
They need the reduction.
I once messed with a woman who had really nice boobs in the bra. They were sitting up here. The cabbages was all nice and rounded up here in the top. And then when she laid on her back, they separated like apartheid. Like they didn't like each other at all. Like there was a whole nother chest in here. Like where did your boobs not meet in the middle? They just
Y'all do this shit.
they were hanging off to the side.
Yeah.
I would have felt it some kind of way, but at 2 a.m. and a few drinks, we just gonna have to overcome
Brought them
it.
together.
Grip
Yeah.
and
My
still
family-
got my hunch on.
Yeah, my mama family, they all got them big bosoms. And I used to be like, damn, I want some big titties, and I was young, like, damn, I want big titties like my mama and them, because they used to have the cleavage and they shit
Yeah.
like you say, sit up here. Nah, when they all said it done. So now I gotta be proud
You gotta be proud.
of the handful of titty that I got. I said it ain't a mouthful. It's more than a mouthful. A handful of titty. And I said this is my greatest asset. I'm gonna show these motherfuckers off till they fall off.
Yeah, they got their own Facebook page.
I'm gonna tell you what I don't like.
They need their own Facebook.
People
page.
know about them.
Yeah, I need to put my Miss Newman's titties on Facebook.
We just did a show, and I swear, I was standing at the door, and 14 people walked by. It was like, hey, the lady with her titties out, that's Miss Newman.
They didn't even have my titties out.
She's not even on the show.
Yeah.
We ended up having to, she had to perform because her titties was called for. We literally had to put her on the show because everybody knew if her titties is out,
I'ma tell you what I don't
She
like.
was already performing.
I
with
don't
her
like
titties.
deceptive titties. Don't deceive me.
Them
Yes.
Decepticon
Don't.
titties.
Don't.
Is it just deceptive titties or
Deceptive
deceptive
titties.
body as well?
See, I'm like that with an ass. That's why I hate stretchy
The
pants.
whole
with
thing.
this.
I agree. Deceptive bodies. And what I mean by that is don't push your side meat into your bra to make it look like you got more titty. And then when you take your bra off, you got these little
Side
curly
meat goes
things.
back.
Yeah.
That is disgusting to me.
Side
I'm a
meat
titty
moves back to
man.
the side.
Don't tease me. I don't want to see these little pre-cup joints like you got.
The cutlets.
You done had your shit all shoved up. Your little what you call it, your cleavage looking all
Yeah,
good.
cabbages.
And all of a sudden I get your bra off and all of a sudden the joints is like, boop.
You think you about the motorboats
Man.
and shit.
And
You
they-
can't even pull
they
them
in
together.
zip
Put
code.
it together.
They in different zip codes. They don't even
Right.
live in the same area.
Well,
They
we
never
do
know.
that.
Them I can't believe cups.
Well,
And a motorboat in her back fat.
yeah.
Right.
Well, a lot of us do that because actually it makes our clothes fit better when we have on some foundation. I know me being a particular size and lumpy dumpy here and there, lovable here and there. I hate to see women when they have on just throw on a dress and then you can see like every little every little thing.
Right.
So it
can smooth it out a little bit.
just those a lot of stuff that we wear is just for the smoothing out purpose of making our clothes look better. And most women's grandmothers taught them that a long time ago.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Well, now
you
grandma was
just put-
38, so that
yeah,
don't count
yeah,
no more.
grandma's
Yeah.
35 now, so yeah,
Right.
great
See, here's
grandma
what I hate.
40 now.
If I ever meet Lululemon, I'm punching her in the throat. I don't even know who this heifer is, but her britches got me driving down the road from a distance thinking I'm about to see something amazing, and then
Yes.
the closer I get, the madder I am that
Decepticon.
Lululemon
your
will
back
cut the
went
whole
from doing
booty
this,
out for you.
and then
Decepticon.
it's inverted.
Yeah.
It's like a V in the back. And how that happen?
Lululemon to cut the whole aspirin out for you. You think you
Man.
got some ass? They be walking
and
them
don't
too.
got none.
Now it's this new thing on my web that comes through on my feeds. Paragon wear or some shit. It's made for
To
the
make you
the
look like
booty
you got a
pain.
butt.
Like you buy
Oh,
these-
because you got the scrunchy.
It's got the
scrunch,
pull up the butty thing.
Yeah, and now they're making women's where it's high waisted in the front and then it V's down here with the scrunch, so it looks like it's lifted.
It's killing me.
Yeah,
I almost had an accident 2 blocks away, and then I wanted to run her over when I got it within driving distance of her.
See? Deceptive booties.
Yeah,
Deceptive.
because I'd be mad if I looked at a brother,
Decepticons.
and I don't even judge men. Like
Yes.
I don't be looking at the gray sweats. It's just something about something. If you got on the right gray set, you got something poking out at you. But I don't even look at men and be like looking at their dick print and shit
Right,
like that.
right.
You
But
know,
women
but
normally don't.
But if you got like, I would be mad as a motherfucker if I did see something and it was hanging a certain length or with a little curve in. I'm like, God damn, there's lunch, and we get home and it's like a Vitaweenie in a can, like
You gotta
type
buy
of
the
shit.
sausage
Like,
and you thought you
man,
was a lot
that's
worse.
some bullshit. I would beat his motherfucking ass. I'm like, nigga, you.
But see, it's really hard for a brother to deceive you. If it ain't there, it just ain't.
Yeah,
there.
nah, they got to know.
they can be a grower, not a shower.
Hold the phone.
Okay.
I shop at Hustler. and lovers.
Well, you're a freak.
And they do, well,
knew
yes,
that.
of course,
We knew
and
that.
top
Yeah,
notch.
We knew that without you even
Yeah,
saying.
you
Top
didn't tell us
notch.
where you
I don't look. They know
That's
me.
not even a
The
surprise.
world knows.
They know I'm a fucking
Yeah.
freak.
You probably got a
You at the
membership
top
card.
of the freak.
I
list.
do.
Frequent purchasers.
I got an entertainer's card.
See?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think she got a poster at Castle. I ain't gonna tell you where I saw
Yeah.
it.
She get
I
an
do.
industry-
God damn it! I shop at all. I shop at all three.
You get an industry discount.
Yes, I go from Castle to Lovers to Hustlers, or back and forth, however the case may be. But if you go in these stores, because there's so many LGBTQ stuff and stuff like that,
Right.
there are the belts with the dingalings, and they're like, they call it, I forgot what they call it, the deceiver, something like that. But you go, you buy the belt. And then you go over here and you buy the
there's a
dick
do
and
that.
you stick it on and you put it on your pants and you walk around and they have the cuffs that'll cover up your boobs, because so many women
The
are
dominant,
past women.
yeah.
So they got the whole breastplate that
studs.
covers this up, but they got the belt with the dick in it, and
Halloween.
you're supposed to wear those
Just
under,
dress
and
it up.
it shows the woman with the belt and the dick for your pants. So it's
So
you
wrong.
know I'd be mad. as
Halloween
motherfucker.
all year round is just wrong.
It's a lot
Celebrate
of
the
fat
other
motherfuckers
holidays.
going around with them
Man.
things. Cause I know, the bigger the stuff, the bigger the garage, the smaller the tool. So I know it's a lot of fat boys running around with them things just deceiving bitches. Like,
I'm gonna ask this question, man, because
That hit the
I
nerve
can't
and
help
take
myself.
well.
I can't help myself. Inquiring minds want to know. So, I'm one of those. I frequent a website. It's called a hub or something, but it's a great website. And they show this thing up there is like a sleeve that if a fella ain't really equipped with what he's supposed to have, you can just slid this right over the top of it. Would you want your man to get that sleeve if he wasn't adequate to what you want size wise?
you know what? I do believe in.
Oh, you saw the stuttering. Hold on.
No,
a second.
I believe no.
That was
No,
I
because
won't
it
deny.
depends on the person that I'm with. If I'm fucking with you, then in that bedroom, there's no limits to the amount of pleasure that we can get with each other. If it's pleasure in both of us, like I'm just gonna throw this. We getting ready to go to the little club up there in Portland. The little swingers club over there in Portland. But there's no amount. If it's us, nigga, then if that little sex sleeve is what you need, so you can take care of Mama Bear, then nigga, you better slap that bitch on here some lube.
Sleeve.
But see, if
like
I
that.
need you to
Equip yourself.
equip yourself, yeah, then we ain't even doing it.
But sometimes shit happens.
But you made a good point. If I'm fucking with you and I'm really fucking with you,
Right.
then size and things like that
Right.
don't matter, right?
Right.
For women, because we're gonna make it work.
Right.
We're going to direct you
Don't
on
say
how it's
for
going.
women like.
But
for
if
women.
shit
For men
happens,
too.
but
If we fucking
we
with you,
understand.
Yes,
fuck with
you could be medically something could
Yes,
be
yes.
medically fucked
Man,
up.
stop
to
by
you.
the corner store and get a rhino or 9 times.
No, that
And you
doesn't
should be
work
good.
all the time.
Right.
Because now, if you have men on like some high blood pressure
Yes,
medications,
yes.
some cholesterol medications,
Yes.
diabetic, that will cause that shit. I don't give a fuck. You can suck
Hey, y'all
dick
see
until
the
you get
age in
locked
this
up.
room?
That's
Your
true.
shit is
Y'all
not
see the
gonna
age in
hard.
this room?
And that's an insecurity for men because
Yeah.
and so that's the thing you have to
Suck
work
dick till
with
you
it.
get
That's how you know it's age in this room because
It
they
ain't
said high
coming.
blood pressure
It
medicine.
It does.
But it ain't gonna come up.
Yeah.
It
It does.
That's like
though.
sucking a wet noodle. They say it's bitch you that locked fucking
Okay.
still them.
Here it is for you ladies. You got a man, right? Pipe game is good. Tongue game is horrible. Do you keep it?
Nah, teach him. Fuck that. You gonna
I
stay there
have.
till you
I
you
have.
gonna learn
I have.
today.
I have. I've gone without for
There's
like
no.
it's like damn. And then when I got it again, it was like this is what I've been missing.
No. It depends on how I fuck with you.
Yes. Good head.
It
See, I
depends.
came
Said
from,
she go
my
good
grandfather
over
used to
there.
always say, if you get loose in the hip, you got to get strong in the lip. So my grandfather was always telling
You
me,
gotta
men,
make up
like,
for
hey, you
something.
always got to have your
Yeah.
backup plan.
Yeah.
'cause
Yes.
Sometimes
yes.
your hip
Yeah.
game ain't going to get you there. So
Right.
you're going to have to.
I'm just a firm believer. Any husband who won't does a neighbor who will. You know what I'm
Man.
saying? Like,
But here's a question for it. There are men out there who don't like to do that.
That's
don't
right.
like to give a woman head. You know what
okay,
I'm saying?
first off, can we not stop with the head?
Isn't it my head?
No.
Well,
It's
then
head
we'll
for
call it
us.
face.
It's face.
Face.
Thank you. Thank you.
I say, give me.
I hate when women be like, "You're not gonna give me some head."
No. Because that would insinuate you have a tool.
Yes.
And this do not go together.
Yes.
We discussed this.
I don't
Two
want to hear
heads
about
just
this. I don't
bump.
want to hear about the scientific. Well, you know that the clitoris is just a little.
No, it's not.
No.
Because we don't call it a little penis. That's
Right.
not what we do.
You
I'm
don't
not gonna be
know
like, babe,
what's
let me
the
suck your
name?
penis.
You know
You know what I'm
Unless you lift
saying?
weights.
If I said that, would you be like,
Y'all
sure?
That's a whole different thing.
Well, I'm saying that don't say
It's
head.
face.
Get some face.
Oh,
face.
wow.
We need to stop that. Let's stop normalizing women saying getting head.
Again, women can say things and it's so much prettier when sounding. It's kind of like sex faces. If you see a woman moaning and make, it can be the ugliest face ever. It's the greatest face you've ever seen. Dudes just look like cerebral palsy hit. This is just what happens.
Facts.
I go to drooping, face open, mouth open. You making this weird.
Have you ever seen your sex face?
Yes.
I am a straight face nigga.
I'm a recorder.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
but you see
I'm a
your
straight face
sex face.
I
My
go
sex face
I
is
go
just
watch
like
Game
Everyone
Film.
missed that shit.
I'm gonna tell you,
I watch
I
Game
look
Film.
straight.
Rewatching it and doing two.
You see
watch
your
Game Film.
orgasm face.
Booyah!
I don't do it.
You don't have an orgasm
I got
face?
nah. I mean, I don't.
He doesn't think he does. He
I'm
doesn't
telling
know.
you,
He
I-
has no
Hey,
idea.
I'm
You
telling
kicked it
you.
with the hella.
I'm
You
telling
seen him passed out drunk before? That's
Who?
his orgasm face. I bet you.
Stop.
Stop.
That's what I'm
Passed
telling
out
you.
See, I've seen mine because I've recorded myself. I watch Game Film.
Yeah.
I go back and replay it. Man, I need to
He
see.
did the Stuart Scott
Man,
highlights.
look here.
Booyah! Like,
32 to the left, 14 to the right got me a girl last time. I need to go ahead. I need to go ahead and change that stroke ratio. I need to go 17 over here to the right, and cut 2 or 3 off on this left.
Yeah.
I might get aborted next
Down,
time.
down,
I do.
go,
Like, you
down,
got to know
down,
these
down.
things.
Yeah, you gotta know what you look like when you're doing certain
$1.85.
shit. Like I want to make sure that when I look at you, when I look up, like one eye ain't over there and shit. I want to make sure that I'm looking at you looking
Do
sexy.
y'all think y'all got sexy women faces? Do you think your sex face is like attractive?
No, they be ugly as hell, but I be wanting to see them.
No, yes, but I know
You
I
said
just
yes.
want my orgasm face to be like sensual. I don't want to be. I don't want my orgasm face to be like.
A dude's face is like he got shot.
Yes, I'm
Like
having
he's
a
so
heart attack.
surprised that it's about to happen, even though you just said I'm about to.
Yeah.
You know it's coming, but then when it hit,
Yeah, I ain't like that.
you can't hold it. See,
I'm not opening my mouth. I don't want my mouth open.
I remember this dude
When
slobbered
my
on me.
orgasm
Man,
face is kind of
I
like.
did that one time, and
You
I
slap
swear
it
I
on
was
the
so embarrassed, but it wasn't nothing I could do about it.
Yeah.
And even when I did it, I did it
Compliment.
when I was done. Like I knew it happened because it was that gut.
Yep. He said, ooh. And then I was like,
We ain't trying to say that sexy.
and my son was like, oh yeah, bitch, you got him. As soon as I said that, he said, I said,
it ruined
I'm
the
like,
mood.
this motherfucker really just slobbered on me like this.
That's like when a woman asks you, "Are you about to?" That's a setup question because now I start thinking about doing it. If you don't put my mind there, you might get a couple more strokes out of me. But as soon as you put my mind on what we do, you about to.
Okay, so eye contact, yes or no?
Of course.
Yes.
No,
when
don't look
he's
at me.
orgasming?
Yes.
Too much pressure.
Absolutely.
Too much pressure.
Okay.
100.
Too much pressure.
Oh, I'll grab the fucking beard and be like, come.
See, but you're aggressive. You're really aggressive. You're really aggressive.
I'm a
lover.
wrestler. Yeah, you must go on.
Hey, don't lean over here, sir. Don't get bent over here. Lean over here. Get shot.
Where to go?
Say the head middle,
You
sir.
good, you good.
If you don't want to be aggressive over there, you get knocked out over here. So
You
this is
straight,
the
you
door, sir.
straight, you straight.
Here's the thing, right? Like, I'm an adjuster, right?
Oh.
I'm rocking with whatever you rock with.
Yeah.
Like, I'm more conversational if you are conversational.
Okay.
But I'm cool with keeping it like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really want to make a face, and I don't really want to say certain shit.
So you want to be a
Yeah.
library fucker? We just gonna keep it quiet until somebody makes
Right.
some
Just
noise.
moans and grunts.
Just moans, keep
Just
it down to
moans
bare
and
minimum.
grunts. Like, now, if
M's
I'm,
and O's.
I would love for you to give me some but don't over either.
M's
Don't
and
be
O's.
like,
Yeah, shut
like,
up.
and don't say corny shit.
Yeah.
Like if I'm hitting it, they'll be like, yeah, baby, go get it, baby. Like, come on, man.
See,
like,
I'm
they-
like, don't call me
the
daddy.
motherfucking cheerleader.
yeah, she
son.
authentic, nigga.
See,
Don't
I'm
say
not
some
for
shit I heard.
I'm
in
not
the
for that
movie.
call me daddy thing. That
Nah.
right there bothers me. Like that is a that right
call
there.
me daddy.
Daddy, I shut your ass up because then you got some daddy issues I need to know about. Like why you calling for your daddy? I'm not your daddy.
I am
I'm
a
your
get this
kid's
pussy
daddy.
dude. If you say get this pussy, oh, I'm getting that
Oh
pussy.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Get this pussy.
Look.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't
I like the
ask me
classics.
who pussy this is.
I like the classics.
See, I don't ask because I'm
Yeah,
scared
no,
you
no,
might
no.
tell me somebody else.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm not asking. I'm
I'm-
not gonna say
Right now it's mine.
Right.
I got at least
Yeah.
5 more minutes.
And I don't want
of
you
being
thinking
mine.
about it.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want you thinking. I'm not gonna
It
ask
might
you. But
trigger
I
stuff like,
don't want you thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Well, yesterday.
Or, oh, I'm leaving here and Javon's gonna have it later. No. It's
Back to
about
eye
me.
contact.
Mm-hmm.
It depends. If you just not that dude,
Right.
we don't need no eye contact, right?
Gotcha.
Because what we doing is what we doing. Eye contact is for when we deep.
When you like someone.
Deep.
I
You know,
agree.
because
I
I'm making
Okay.
love to you with my,
I agree.
I'm making love to you with them, you know, them sensual,
Yeah.
like, look inside my eyes. You know, I'm trying to suck the soul out your ass.
Right.
That's what
what
Three
making eye
Stooges your
contact.
ass. Boop.
Yeah, see?
You gonna think
Jay
I'm
Moore
curly?
said I'm getting violent.
You gonna think I'm curly and Mo and this mother.
Yeah.
Tuck your eyes off me and start staring at me like that. You putting too much pressure on me.
Conversation, yes or no?
Depends.
On the
What we
talker.
gonna talk about?
It depends upon scenario.
So he saw
Are
asking,
we-
did you get the oil
No,
change?
no.
They gonna do it.
Are we fucking or are we making love?
Okay.
See,
Okay. There's a
Two
difference.
differences.
I get that.
Is it a hit it or quit it? We doing quickie?
You can do
Let's
both
let's
in the
just
same
fuck
situation.
Right.
because we got things to do,
Mm-hmm.
or is it a real intimate type situation? Like
see,
where
all of them can't be intimate. Like
No,
I'm
that's
a
what
strong
I'm
believer in a
saying.
nooner,
Right.
man. A nooner
not
saves
every not
lives.
every situation calls for it
A
to be.
nooner.
But
man.
if you
Pop
my
in, pop
lady,
in, pop
I'll
out.
be home from less
We
than that
know
15.
when it's a fuck. and
Right,
it's a man out
absolutely,
there.
absolutely,
Nooner.
absolutely.
Yeah, I do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And a sandwich.
My lunch is off at 11. I take lunch at 11:15. It takes me 3 minutes to get home from work.
Some afternoon delight.
Yeah,
Man,
go
nooner.
ahead and pop my leftovers in the microwave. It's gonna take us about 5 minutes to do what we got to do what I need to do.
Hold up, say that one more time. Say that one more time. It's gonna take what?
About five
About
minutes.
5 minutes.
I am so pissed off, and I hate the misconception of we got to fuck for hours. I'm so glad I got grown folks in the room right now.
Look here.
Listen, you can get it popping in 10
when you
minutes.
know what the fuck
if
you do.
Know, if we
Yeah,
connect,
if you know what you're
Yeah.
doing.
And
If
I'm
we
already
connect-
at work sizzling in it too. Like shit, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga, I left this morning. You left me on a little temper this morning. I'm gonna come home and get the rest of that at lunch.
Well,
All right.
we had a great one last night. I thought about it, man. I remembered that. You
Yes.
did this funky move. We got 20 minutes.
yes.
Man, I can swing by McDonald's on my way back to grab a burger. We don't have to eat, man. It's noon. Let me come in. Already be ready. Like, don't be in here. We got to still get undressed. You know I'm coming home
ready
for purpose.
Right, right.
Be about that business.
Right.
I can't stand a woman who don't know how to get hers. You know what I'm saying? When I'm with you, I need you to know how to get yours, right? Because it's not. I mean, it's part of my job to get you there. But you got to know how to give it too,
Yeah.
right? So we got to be able to work together.
Yes.
That's why our bodies need to be in tune. We need to be
Yes.
able to work together in sync, right? I hate when she's like, I didn't even come. Why not?
Hey.
Why not? You know what I'm saying?
But see, here's-
That's a you problem.
That's a you problem. You don't know how
So,
to get yours.
here's the question. Are y'all for toys?
Yes.
Not always.
Nah, not always.
And okay, again, that
I feel if
comes
I
into
gotta
play.
use a
No,
toy,
that
maybe I'm
comes
black
back
in-
into
in the
play
area.
on where we are
Yes.
and how I'm
Because
fucking
they're
with you.
additive. It's like adding salt to your food.
Right.
Everybody's
Right.
food don't need
Right.
salt, but
And
some
it
people
depends
do.
on
yeah.
what it is.
I
And
feel I
sometimes
have
for
that
that
natural
moment-
seasoning. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like as the natural seasoning dude.
Chef
that-
Homeboy RD over here.
Right,
His
right.
recipe
I mean,
is good all the
so,
time.
I mean, because I'm doing everything. You know what I'm saying? You know, like Bo tells a joke, right? Bo always says, I lick every hole except for two of them, and that's the nostrils. Yes. Yes. I don't disagree with that at all. And I'll probably hit the nostrils too.
I
You know
probably
what I'm
did
saying?
them.
You know
It's
what I
just
mean?
not one of those things that you enjoy, so we don't do it
You
again.
didn't linger around like a
Yeah.
pussy.
I'm not fucking around. Like, there's no, if I'm into you, there's no level of pleasing I'm not into doing.
That's right.
See,
You know what I'm saying?
and
Which is why
What about
I'm not
you, Cam?
a
You sitting
necessarily
here
a
quiet.
toy
Yeah,
guy.
You be beating up the nappy duck outs. I can't call him a beaver. I can't call it a beaver damn because you don't fuck with white chicks. You fuck with you be in the nappy
The
duck out.
snapping, napping, duck.
Woodchuck stuck in my wood.
Man,
No,
that
I'm
boom
kind of
tank.
with Scooter. I'm pretty much down for whatever. If I'm with you and
Facts.
it is what it is, I don't necessarily need
No booty hole.
I don't need no toys or nothing. If you're into that, that's cool. You know what I mean? Other than that,
So you anal is okay with you guys?
I mean, you're not sticking nothing in me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
But if you boot over, hey,
Yeah.
a little lube make everything feel a little better sometimes.
Whatever you're into.
I have not
I ain't
experienced
going there
that
unless you
one
ask
yet.
me to.
I'm gonna tell you.
Ask me to.
Now, if you
You
want
ask
to
me.
lick my ass and you accidentally find yourself in that proper spot to do so,
You got a whole joke about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then you can lick my ass.
You said the gooch too, huh?
The gooch too. You know what I'm saying? Get the whole spot.
Make sure you keep the gooch
But-
fresh, though.
But
you don't mind.
as far as me and her, if I'm into you, hell yeah. I don't understand motherfuckers who's not. You know what I'm saying? I eat all my food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I clean.
I'm not talking about. I'm
I
not
clean my
talking about
plate.
eating ass.
I-
I'm talking about anal sex.
Yes.
I would pump you in the
Yes.
butt.
Yes. That's my whole too.
I like to call it in the butt. In the butt.
We are here naked. All of this is my
Do you
playground.
think there's a guy or guys out there that their girl was like, "Yo, do that," and he was like, "Nah."
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
There are some
Yes.
dudes out there like that.
You
Yeah.
think
Yes.
so?
Because
Definitely.
we aren't
Like for real.
So
Definitely.
for real.
Yeah.
Yes.
like
I mean, there's 8 billion people, so
I've
there's
heard-
Well,
gotta
but
be.
I think that
I've had
That one man would say,
conversations.
"No, I'm not gonna fuck you in the ass."
I've had conversations with cats who think that is just straight.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
yes,
everybody
yes.
will say that shit to somebody's face. It's different when you in the bedroom, dog.
But
But
I've
the
also-
other thing too,
and
you
you
have
also
men
talk
out
to
there,
their
like we
women
were
like that.
saying, that will not go down on a woman at all because
yeah, but there's hella women that won't go down on dudes.
My ex-husband was like that.
So that's
which
not
is
shocking.
yeah.
Mother's Day and my birthday, he'd be like, "Hey, I'm gonna give you the little special thing you like." I'll be like, "Nigga, I already got it."
Okay,
You
if
thought
your
I was
husband
waiting
won't,
for
the
Mother's
neighbor
Day?
will.
Nigga, you thought I was waiting for you thought I was waiting for Mother's Day? Shit, that was day before your husband.
So when you call from Safeway talking about, do I want that rotisserie chicken? I was already getting something rotisserie.
I was already tissing.
There was already some
I was already
rotisserie.
tissing.
Some rotisserie already.
Yeah, that's when I knew I had to get a divorce when I found out I had carpal tunnel. And I didn't even know I had carpal tunnel. I swear to God.
She was a DJ.
I was on that fucking site. That hub
Man,
site.
that hub.
And you know, in mid stroke, that shit say, I said, ooh, bitch. And it just locked up. I swear to God. My hand just
Locked
locked up. And I was like, what the hell? And found out it was carpal tunnel. I was like, yeah, fuck this. I'm gonna do it.
I am not a play with myself dude, man. I am not a
I feel like I'm
jack-off
molesting
dude.
myself. So, like,
I
really
always
feel
feel
dirty.
like God is watching.
I feel dirty. I
Well, when
I
you're
got choked.
single
What
and non-whorish,
What if it ain't
single and
only God
non-whorish.
watching, bro?
Right.
What if it
Yeah.
ain't only God watching? What if it's all like your
it's
kids?
just
better not tell nobody but
Everybody,
me and God.
what you doing now? I just feel weird.
Again,
So it's never been
motherfucker,
my-
again?
I just feel like if I'm not getting it, then I'm just not getting it.
See, like, I still like to watch porn.
So
I
in the
just don't want it.
mornings,
I just can't
when you
beat
wake
myself.
up with that,
Yeah,
you'd be like, you ain't getting none today, boy. Let me
Yeah.
just go pee and you
Yeah,
just
that's
hold
it.
up the
Pee it
face.
out.
That's it. You gotta pee it out.
And
Yeah.
middle of the night,
He's like-
when it be like, when you roll over and that bitch sticking up like a tent, you can't even roll
Man.
over like that. Dun, 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 you be like,
I be feeling like
Damn,
I'm molesting
boy,
myself.
damn.
man.
That's it.
Sit, Ubu, sit.
yeah, sit,
Good
ubu,
dog.
sit.
Hey, I just roll over to the other side, think about something else.
I can't roll on my stomach. That's what I
Nah,
know.
that's
Like,
it.
I'm on my back tonight. Like,
Fuck that. I'm fixing to be like,
but see,
Yeah.
again,
Pornhub.
women can do stuff and it's still considered sexy.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a dude molest himself?
yes.
It's not the
It's
sexiest
not.
thing you can do.
I love
It's
it.
not.
It
See,
turns
but
me
so
on.
you built
No,
different,
I-
and we already
I
discussed
am.
it.
You love it too?
Yes,
It's
I do.
interesting that it's the first time I've ever heard two men say that they don't do that.
I mean, I'm not
Like,
saying
I-
I've
that
never
they-
I'll
done
be
it.
like
I'm not
this.
saying I- yeah,
No,
but
but they
it's
don't
just-
enjoy doing that
Like, it's
to
not
Yeah.
hard to do.
themselves.
I would rather you do it for me.
He said, ops.
I'll jump in.
You know what I'm saying?
But
She's like, I got you.
But I be like, go ahead
But
and
see,
watch.
I don't. It's hard to ask a woman to jump in because then when I go, hey, no, can't just go hand to hand friction.
Right.
You fuck around and give us a rug burn.
Well, they
Because
obviously
it's
need
like-
to know what they're
so,
doing, right?
Like, I don't have trust issues. I can't just let you hold on to it and think you're gonna do it right, even if it. I just skip that part, man.
I never said I was jumping in with my hands.
Nasty mouth heifer. And I mean that in the nicest way. See what I mean? This just for a while.
So we have had great conversation today, man. I appreciate y'all coming through.
Yeah.
man.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna give time for final words from Jay all the way around, and that's how we gonna close out. Jay, Will, what you got,
Man, you know how I do it every week, man. again, I don't argue opinions, man. I only argue facts. So if you got anything you want to say about any of my opinions, man, you can always drop me a message. Instagram, Facebook, so forth, so on. Man, we can talk about it any time of the day. But I'm Jay Will, man, and I appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
Cam, catch me at the Comedy Club on Tuesdays or at your mom's house later on.
Eating your goddamn snacks. I'm Miss Newman. Hey, Miss Newman, baby, Miss Newman the Queen. Follow me on Facebook, Miss Newman the Entertainer. Just shit, where you see that tiara at, get in. Shit, I'll be somewhere talking shit.
And I again am Miss Tari. So hanging out with these folks. I'm not a comedian, but I could play one, I guess.
On TV.
On TV.
And I am the Funky Grandpa, a.k.a. Scooter, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Please like, subscribe, share. Make sure y'all get it out there. Coffee and Comms, we are trying to grow this. One, let me say I appreciate y'all because I got to be honest. I try to keep it to a minimum of so many folks in the studio, and I packed it in today. But I appreciate y'all coming and rocking with your dude. I want to say this. I just headlined Tacoma Comedy Club. Ha Ha Tuesday. Had a standing ovation. Make sure y'all make y'all way out to Ha Ha Tuesdays if you're in Tacoma, the Washington area. Yes, say it again.
Every Tuesday, 6 and Product, Tacoma Comedy Club. Ha Ha Tuesdays.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Will on the pre-funk. Bo Blast on the main
Yes,
show,
sir.
man. We
Yes,
bringing
sir.
that energy.
Yo,
7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
We are showing and airing a lot of Tacoma talent, man, that a lot of people don't get an opportunity to see. So make sure y'all come out, man, and show love. And again, please check in, man. On all my social media, I am Funky Grandpa, man. But please like, share, and let's get it popping, man. We trying to grow this Coffee and Comms. Thank y'all.
All right.
See
See
ya.
All right.
Two
Much love.
fingers. We out. Great conversation, people. Thank you.
Coffee and Condoms.
So passive, woke up them asses. That I was raw today, put on their glasses. That I was gone today, reread the tablet. I am just a human doing shit you can't fathom.
Podcast with me, your host, Scooter, aka the Funky Grandpa. This is Coffee and Condoms, and you are tuning into the newest podcast going down. It's bananas. I am your host, the Funky Grandpa, aka